Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart, yeah, nobody.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about all the basketball manga I have found and read. As someone who likes both basketball and manga, I wanted to show you all the basketball manga and anime that I found. You might even see some manga/anime that you have not yet read or watched. I hope this video will present you some new shows to watch. Anyways, let's get started with the first and possibly the best basketball manga/anime, Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk is not only one of the best basketball or sports manga ever, it's also a really good manga in general. A true classic that anyone who likes manga and anime should read at least once in their life. The story centers around Sakuragi Hanamichi and his high school basketball career. The art in the manga is amazing and the sport is realistically depicted, which is something I prefer. The most unlikely thing in the show is how quickly Hanamichi grows from a rookie to a really good player, since he just started playing basketball. But with him being athletic, I can see it happening in real life, as some of the best NBA players started late just like him. The only real thing I would have liked is for more Slam Dunk. Maybe seeing them as professionals or playing on a national team would be really fun. Really, anything more from this story is welcomed. There is an anime based on Slam Dunk, but it's quite old, which can be seen by its animation and the fillers. I really wish they would remake the anime. I think that would be amazing. I've been seeing some stuff that it's gonna come out like a movie or something, and that would be really cool. Now let's talk about a story that is the complete opposite of Slam Dunk. Kuroko no Bazooka. When I say opposite, what I mean by that is that everything is opposite. The MC is an unathletic player who has already played for a couple of years, has some experience, and all the great players have basically superpowers, unlike Slam Dunk, which is very realistic. While not being my favorite basketball manga/anime, I still really like Kuroko no Bazooka. It has its own style, and I can respect that. And I just understand that it's not that realistic, and it's not trying to be. Once I came to terms with that, it became really fun. Really, my biggest gripe is that they don't go pro. I mean, with their abilities, how is that even possible? In the sequel, they played street ball, not even for a national team, or against pro players or something, just a street ball. That's really my biggest issue. Everything else, it's cool. Oh, and one thing, I really think that Kuroko no Bazooka has better anime than Slam Dunk. It doesn't have fillers, the animation is smooth. It's really one of the first anime that I've seen without fillers, because it was split into seasons. I'm kind of mixed about that approach. I like that it has no fillers, but I also like really long anime/manga, so there's that. Now let's talk about one of the best manga that people don't talk about, Real. It's a really good basketball manga centered around the wheelchair basketball. It's from the same author who wrote Slam Dunk, and it's honestly the one I like more. The story follows 3 characters and their story, with every character going through their own problems. All their lives are connected and they affect each other. My favorite character is Nomiya Tomomi. He is a high school dropout who struggles through life, just wanting to play basketball again. The series deals with the difficulties of living with disabilities, and it's simply amazing. I don't want to spoil it, so just read it. If you take anything from this video, learning about this manga and reading it would make me the happiest. Also, the art is amazing. Godlike, so no issues there. There is no anime because I think it's way too seinen for that. and I would love for an anime to be made about it, but I don't think it will ever be, unfortunately. Let us now talk about a more recent manga called Switch by Atsushi Namikiri. This basketball manga is not a classic like all the previous mangas I talked about, but it's still amazing in its own right. The story of Switch is pretty classic. It follows high school basketball, but that is not where its charm lies. I like it for its character design, and the way the basketball is presented is really good. And it's why I would recommend this manga to people. So if you have some free time and you like basketball, give this manga a try, and you will be pleasantly surprised. Oh, and there is one event at the beginning stage of the manga which I did not like, but I will not talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything. It's a trope and I don't really like this trope, but you get over it, really. Now I will talk about some more obscure basketball manga/anime. First, there is Buzzer Beater. It's another work by Takehiko Inoue, who seems to really like basketball. But Buzzer Beater is better known for its anime. That's how I came upon it. The story is the most out there story so far, by which I mean the fact that there are aliens and intergalactic basketball leagues, while the basketball stayed surprisingly realistic, with how realistic it can be, with everyone jumping all over the place and dunking like it's nothing, especially the kind of short MC. Honestly, I loved this story as a kid when I first watched it, but now as a grown-up, I still like it, just not that much. It is a fun time killer. Next, let's talk about Ahiru no Sora. It's a basketball manga and anime centered around Sora and his basketball journey. Honestly, it's kinda like the more realistic Kuroko, in that the main characters are similar. Sora doesn't have the body for basketball, but unlike Kuroko, he can actually play real basketball normally, and is honestly a really good dribbler. If you want to play basketball, but you are short and not super athletic, I would recommend reading Ahiru no Sora for inspiration, just to see what hard work and the right mindset can do for you. There are plenty short players that play professionally or that have reached great leagues, even NBA, so I don't think that being short makes it impossible to play basketball, but you have to learn how to use your height to your advantage. So really don't give up. I mean, if you like playing basketball, play basketball regardless of your height. Seriously, it's just fun to play. And finally, one of the craziest basketball anime I have ever watched and enjoyed, Basquash. This is the most basketball anime I have ever seen. It has mechas that play basketball in Nike shoes. That's right, this anime was sponsored by Nike company, so you could see mechas playing basketball in Nike shoes. I mean, what more can you want? Seriously, it's been a while since I watched it, so I forgot many things about it, but I vividly remember that it was fun, and seeing Nike shoes in anime, it was just really cool. And it's an anime with mechas in it that play basketball. How can I explain this? Just watch it and be amazed or weirded out or whatever. It's just a recommendation. So these are some of the basketball anime/manga I have watched or read, and I hope you found some new stuff to try. If you like basketball or sports manga and anime, I think you will like it. And if you know some of other cool basketball manga/anime, leave a comment down below so I can read it. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.